Riding my e-bike, smooth like a breeze. City lights flashing while I weave through the trees. Pedal assist, kick, got the torque on deck. Budget ride, shining, show respect, cut the check. From the block to the park, I'm cruising with ease. Silent but deadly, feel the power release. Randy ride style, yeah, I'm setting the tone. On the Revr V5, this two-wheel throne. Revr V5 Pro, got it going on. Budget e-bike, ride it all day long. Cheap and clean, yeah, we moving strong. Electric in the streets, Randy rides with the sun.
Alright, pretty slow acceleration here. This is supposed to have a 750 watt motor peak, so I don't know how good it's going to go at climbing hills. No turn signals. We're in pedal assist 5 right now, using full throttle. Testing a couple new things today too. New mic and new camera. I used this camera in my last video, but now I'm using two different cameras, the Ace Pro 2 and the Ultra, the Go Ultra by Insta360. Links in the description if you guys like the video quality. Now the motor cuts out at 28, hard cut out at 28 on their screen. Now the display's about a mile per hour off, so we can try to change the wheel size and see if we can cheat the system a little bit, which we might do. But as soon as it hits 28 miles an hour, bam, and a bug just got caught in my head. It's a really comfortable ride. This is going for $8.99 as the time of making this video. So $8.99 for a bike that's actually pretty decent quality. Not bad, not bad. Now a 750 watt motor is only going to push you 28 miles an hour max, and it's not going to do very good at going up hills. But now I can get two angles at any time during my ride, so you guys can actually see me when I'm talking. Alright, now you can pedal this bike. It does have pedals. It has a derailleur. If you're going up a hill and you need to pedal, you can. For a tall person like me though, not easy to pedal by any means. So on these types of bikes, the e-moped style bikes, I usually only use the throttle. I'm not really going to get any exercise. This is not very comfortable, but it's a fun little bike, man. I like it. Zip around town, do some errands. The seat's pretty comfortable. It's got full suspension and a cool looking frame, cool camo pattern. They also have the V5. They got a couple different colors. I think this also has a tan version with camo, and then there's a blue one, the V5. Now the difference between the V5 and the V5 Pro, from what I was told, is the V5 does not come unlocked from the factory. You will not be able to go over 20 miles an hour with the V5 unless you unlock it, which you manually have to do. I am only going to go up this one hill, or actually I guess two, but this is going to struggle up this hill. And I got a couple cars behind me, so I'll probably have to pull off here for them, or not. There's another car coming. That's it. Thank you. Appreciate that. You were nice and went around me nicely. But this is a 6% grade right here, and we're hitting it at 13 miles an hour. That's not the greatest. I will tell you that it's not going to make it up the 8% grade very well. It's probably going to end up having me turn around, so we're not going to make the 10 or 12% grade. That's why I like this road, because you can do 6, 8, 10, 12. And if you don't get past the 8, you don't go to the 10. And then we can ride over here to the subdivision. Got to be cautious on this road, especially 6:20 at night. Most people should be home from work though. But it's still, you know, time to go get dinner. So we're at 13 miles an hour and we haven't even hit the 8% grade yet. 12, 8% grades right here. Nobody's coming. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. This is no assist at all other than the motor. Got down to 6 miles an hour, but it made it. Turn around on this road, go into the subdivision. Now, it's not often that I get an e-bike that surprises me as much as this one, but this is the Revr V5 Pro. They also have another version called the V5. They're both basically the same bikes. The Pro just comes unlocked at 28. The other one is just 20 out of the box, but you can unlock it to 28. This one has a really cool headlight. I think the other one has the same headlight. The difference is with the other one, you can actually get it in a different color. I really like the style of headlight. This is a new headlight to me. Haven't got one that looks like this, but it has the LED lights here with a wraparound right there. And let's go ahead and power on the bike so I can show you that. Now, looking up here at the dash, the screen is colored. You just hit this power button, turns it on, and it's got a little bit of orange here. Now it looks like it just dimmed a little bit, so it might have some kind of brightness control. But let's go ahead and rip this off. Now you can get into the advanced settings by pushing and holding the plus and minus, and that will take you to your P settings. Now I don't know all the settings, but I would set the brightness all the way up. This has auto brightness, so 1 is lowest, 2 is medium, 3 is bright, and then 4 is an auto dimming feature, so it'll adjust the brightness depending on your environment. I'm going to leave it on the brightest setting. P2 changes it from kilometers to miles. P3 is your voltage. P4, I'm not sure what that is. This is your wheel diameter if your speed needs to be adjusted at all. And then there was a 28 miles per hour unlock here. Oh, what number was that? There we go, 8. P08 is your speed. Now you can set this higher. I don't know if it makes any difference at all. So to save everything that you did, you just push and hold the power button. Now to turn the headlight on, you just push and hold plus. That turns the light on. And it's more yellow than white. But it seems fairly bright, if you can see that there on the cardboard. Kind of hard to see because my garage is pretty bright, but that's a decently bright headlight. And it's got a pretty wide pattern, it looks like. It looks really cool. It's got a projector and then a halo around it. Now it does have front suspension and rear suspension, which for the price of this bike, pretty unheard of. This is $8.99 right now on sale. Their retail price is $9.99, so even at that price, this is like a crazy deal. When I saw that, I was like, I have to hurry up and make my video because that's an excellent price. I like the camo pattern here, and this can be removed if you want to. Maybe if you wanted to fit a bigger battery back there somehow, you'd have to get it custom made, but the possibility is there. I like the overall frame design. It looks really nice. It looks rigid. It looks like it's pretty thick steel and pretty hefty frame. I like the handlebars. The handlebars are really cool. It's got a little bit of a rise, kind of like a cafe racer style. It looks really good on this bike. I've only tested the seat a little bit. I haven't spent a lot of time on the bike. I literally rode it for just a few minutes down the road. Now this is not a pedaler unless you're short. If you're a short rider, then you might enjoy pedaling this bike, but me personally at 6'2", I do not like that. Now it does have a integrated tail light. This part's actually clear when the light's off, so it's like a clear top and a red bottom. And then I'll just show you here. It does have a brake light. It's very dim, like you can barely see that it changes, but you can kind of see it getting a little brighter there. And then we turn the power off to the tail light and you can see this part's clear, but it's still pretty nice to have that at this price range. Now it does have rear suspension as well, so dual shocks on the back. It comes with passenger pegs as well. I've seen a couple people leave the clear sticker over the battery here, and on the unboxing you can see that. Alright, and then now it does have some really good Zoom hydraulic brakes. It's only 160 millimeter rotors though, so a little bit smaller, but you're only doing 28 max according to their website. We'll do a speed test in this video just to make sure. Brakes are good though, and on my initial ride, like a couple miles, it was like excellent. I didn't hear any rattling. Brakes were perfect, no squeaking, no grinding. Everything was sound on this bike. Now, when I first got the bike, it had a clear sticker over these little emblems. These are actually just stickers. You could pull those off if you want. They had a clear sticker over that. I don't know if I was supposed to leave that on or not. I'm guessing maybe. I have seen other reviewers leave that sticker on. But overall, I really like the design of this bike. Shimano 7-speed derailleur, passenger pegs, pretty long seat. Cool looking design. The blue one that they have has brown. It looks really cool too. That's the V5. So you can choose either one. I think they're the same price right now, to be honest with you. And I don't think there's any difference as far as speed and specs go between the two other than the color of the bike. Now here's a picture of the V5. Now as you can see, the back part here is a little bit different and it has a V5 logo on it, which is kind of cool. Basically everything else on the bike is the same except for the paint color. Same headlight, same handlebars, same screen. Seats brown, handle grips are brown, tan. Same battery logo. Pretty much the same bike other than the design. So either way you go with these bikes, you're getting the same thing pretty much. They also have a V5 Pro that comes in desert camo. It's all tan and with a tan camo in the back. So you have that option as well. I like the black one with the black and gray camo. That looks nice to me. And they do have other bikes on their website. So if you want like 26x4 bikes, they have them. Just a couple different designs. They don't have a whole lot of models yet. They're a pretty new company. Now it did come with a couple other things that I wanted to point out in this video. The first thing in the box is the toolkit. And this might be the best toolkit I've seen on a bike yet from the factory. I don't know how good the quality of the tools are. I don't usually use the tools that come with the bike for the main fact that I want to keep them nice for whoever buys it after me. So they have a nice set of tools. But this one actually came with a really nice tool bag, the little name patch on there. I think it's always a nice touch to have good quality tools with the bike that you can actually just carry these with you when you ride. So if you ever have any issues, I'd probably throw a couple more things in, like an air pump, tire levers, things like that. The other thing is, this is just a 2-amp charger, but this is the first time I've seen a charger like this. It's got a really bright light on here that lights up red when it's charging,
and then green when it's done. So let me go ahead and plug this in so I can show you the red light, and then when it's done I'll film the green light and show you that as well. So we're going to plug this in. So here's what the charger looks like whenever it's either full or not plugged in. Green light. You can set this pretty much anywhere in the room and you can see the light. I really appreciate that. So it's now red. Hopefully you guys can see that. Yeah, I think you can. So I really appreciate small things like that. I can walk around my garage and see that it's still charging.
On that e-bike, man, it can't be beat. Cheap and clean, yeah, it's looking so sweet. Electric glide, feel the power in the seat. Zooming past traffic, I don't need no gas. Battery charged up, I'm built to last. Budget on point, but the style elite. Revr V5 Pro, got the heat on the street. Revr V5 Pro, got it going on. Budget e-bike, ride it all day long. Cheap and clean, yeah, we moving strong. Electric in the streets, Randy rides with the song, yeah. Riding my e-bike, smooth like a breeze. City lights flashing while I weave through the trees. Pedal assist, kick got the torque on deck. Budget ride shining, show respect, cut the check. From the block to the park, I'm cruising with ease. Silent but deadly, feel the power